We do a little bit, but I think it's just natural. You know, it's in the back of everybody's mind. We all remember it. Those of us who were here last year, so that's there's not a ton that needs to be said.
Kind of interesting spot in the schedule to have a game like this. Your thoughts on having such a big non-con right in the middle of conference play?
Yeah, I think it's the first time that's ever happened since I've been here. So it's a first for me, and I'm sure it's a first for most of the guys on the team. And it's interesting and it's fun because you can go out there, take a break from conference, and play a team that I know everybody's looking forward to the matchup, and it'll be a nice little way to hopefully go out there, handle business, get some confidence back, and go into conference play again. So.
Landon, last year obviously has nothing to do with this year, but do you remember the Kentucky last year, kind of walking off the court, getting in the locker room, and maybe that feeling? Do you remember what that felt like?
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, that was by far the worst loss that I've been a part of here at Kansas, and that rarely happens. And so I think it's something that it's sucks and whatnot, but it's awesome that we get to play them again this year and again the next year. It's not like that was a one-time deal. We get to play them again, and I know it's not the same team, but it's still it's still Kentucky. So.
And you get to do it here.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's awesome. I mean, I think it's the perfect timing, perfect place to play at. I think it couldn't come at a better time, and I think it will really help us out. And to have the crowd behind us is great. So.
How do you think it'll really help you out having this game in the middle of everything?
It gets our focus a little bit off the league race and whatnot. We can go out there and just play. And being at home always helps. A game at home always helps, and a game against a good team, is always fun. I know everybody will be ready to play, and a good win against a storied program like that can always help confidence. So.
Do you take it right to him, or are you worried about block shots?
No, we're not, and we talked about it because a lot of people we don't want anybody's in the back of their head to think of last year and think that it's the same team out there. I mean, they lost a lot of their shot blockers. They still got some bigs, who are big and can block shots, but it's not quite the length that they had. And so we're gonna just go back and go right back at them. And I think that there's some things we got to adjust, but we're not thinking about last year's team or game at all when it comes to that.
Hey, Landen, a lot's been made. Maybe the team doesn't hear this, but a lot's been made about Kansas, the energy level, maybe especially since the Oklahoma game, it's been moved down. Do you get a sense of that? Do you notice that as well?
Yeah, I think the whole team does, and we've talked about it many times. We've had a lot of team meetings. We've talked to Coach about it a lot. The reason behind that, I'm not sure, and I think that the energy, we come out to games, and it seems like we have energy and we're ready to play. It's something that I don't know if you would say mental fatigue or whatnot, but we really got to just get excited to play again, and we have been, and I think that there's just another level we can take it to as a group, and once one person kind of does it, I think everybody will kind of feed off of it and whatnot, and I think that the excitement that's created around this game can only help towards that, because we need to kind of rejuvenate our energy and get back out there and have fun playing, and so this game will help from the hype around it, and I think that everybody's realizing now that if there's a time to change it, it would be sooner better than later. So.
What's been the key for you in the last couple of games on the backboards?
Well, it's just something that I focus on. I enjoy rebounding. For most people, scoring is the thing that they enjoy the most. I like to rebound a lot. But, it's something that he just was looking for from me, and so I went out there, and I've been trying to focus on that and get as many as I can in the minutes that I'm out there. There's obviously a lot of other things I can improve on, but that's definitely something that just comes natural to me, and I try to do as best as possible while I'm out there.
You told us a couple of games ago before you made that first start, kind of what
Yeah.
the coach's message was. It seems like it kind of simplified for you, right?
It definitely did. I mean, it has, and I think the best thing that can happen from here is you can only, you can grow from that. First you make it simple, and then once you get those things down, it's like, okay, now we got this. Let's, move on and grow from that. And so it's great. It's I think that I'm in practice getting more comfortable with my teammates. They're getting more comfortable with me, and we can build off of, I can continue to do the things he's asking, from me and grow in my role. So.
When you talk about energy and guys maybe getting fatigued at some years, how much talk is there with food and sleep, and how much do they stress those sorts of things?
It's something that we've talked about to each other as a team, because we know what each other does, off the court, and coach doesn't really see all that, but we know how we eat and we sleep, and we know we got to change that, and we're trying to hold each other accountable, because we know that this is we're talking about a chance to win another Big 12 title and a national championship this year, and that's bigger than any kind of staying up a couple hours later or eating food that's not good for you. And another person who's great in helping us with that is Hootie, and she's been talking to us a lot about it. She's been through a lot. She's been on a lot of national championship teams. She knows what it takes. So hearing it come from her also is very helpful. So we're trying to do whatever we can to switch it up, because we know something needs to be changed, and we can't continue to do what we've been doing.
It has to be something that's kind of self-policed, like you said, because you guys are on each other more.
It is on us, and so it can't be exactly just coaches and stuff saying it. It has to be each other, teammates holding each other accountable for it. And I think that we're coming together, and we're really starting to do that.
Do you think that those who went to Korea feel the effects of some of that now? It's been already a long period of basketball playing for the guys that went overseas.
I'm not sure. We got a good amount of break afterwards, so our bodies, it's probably, I would say for myself, I can't really speak on other people, it's about the same as it usually is around this time of the season, so I don't know how much effect that would have on it. Around this time, we really just focus on, in the weight room and in practice, just, getting our legs under us, and it's more the mental part of it, being focused in practice and stuff. So, I don't know if that really has a lot to do with it. Maybe mentally we've been going at it for so long. But our bodies, I think we've had enough time, and they're doing a great job between Hootie and Coach understanding what we need to be fresh. So I'm not sure how much that comes into play. But
All right, Landen.
all right, thank you guys.
Thanks,